Hello all.
Afternoon to all of you.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Yes, indeed. It's been a lovely Monday so far. Weather, sun's shining.
It is.
Skies are blue, boys.
Very blue. Crisp fall day.
It's an absolute beauty for our friends in the UK. I don't think it's been quite as good. I was talking to a buddy back home. He said October's probably been the wettest of all time. He said,
Oh, really?
you know when it's so dark and so wet that you can't even see the potholes on the road?
Oh,
I'm
God.
like, oh, that does not sound good.
Yikes.
I don't like the sound of that.
No.
Doesn't
I
sound
was
good.
driving into work this morning thinking, this is
okay.
good.
This weather's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
It's going to be like this for a few more days.
I've heard that, yeah. I've heard that.
I love it. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you played lots of golf. Hope you watched some golf. Saw
Yeah.
Rory reclaim his place at the top of the game.
Good tournament.
Yeah, I think he's been trending that way. I mean, to think that he's reclaimed world number one after the year that Scheffler had, that's a bit of a feat, isn't
Pretty
it?
outrageous, yeah. Without winning a major.
Exactly.
Pretty outrageous.
Did Scheffler win anything after the Masters?
I think
He
so.
maybe had one more.
Did he?
He maybe had one more win, and he was pretty consistent. Like, it wasn't like he fell
Yeah.
off the face of the earth. Like, he had a good chance to win the Tour Championship.
Yeah, he was around.
Would he win 4 times this year?
Yeah.
I mean, 4 is pretty good. I'll
Pretty
take 4
amazing.
wins.
Would you take him?
4 wins and not be number 1, sure.
I'll be number 100. I don't care. Give
I
me
know,
four
I know,
wins.
exactly.
What else is going on? What have you been up to today, boys? We started the day with
Tasting some
I just want to squeak this
I know,
chair.
I know.
I'm not gonna.
We're not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it to you guys. It's rude. Some DM shafts. So if you're a DM shaft enthusiast, I think this video will please you greatly. Safe to say.
Yes.
We filmed that, and then the boys helped me get into a driver that will help me as I work with Larry all off season to get my swing in shape. So I have a really nice driver that I'm not going to throw out by any means from Cobra that's good for hitting as hard as you can and hitting 6 degrees up on it, and I use it many times. But it's not great for what I'm working on, which is getting a little bit more over top of the ball, rotating better, being a bit less into out and up.
And
So
that driver's pretty much brand new, isn't it?
it hasn't seen a lot of.
A little preserve charity auction.
It should
perhaps?
should auction it off.
not a bad
I
idea.
got a couple things I could auction off actually. Yeah, if there's lefties that are interested in some of my stuff, I have a bunch of stuff, and I wouldn't mind raising some money in the fall. That's a good idea. Thank you for that reminder. Yeah, the middle of the face is clean. But anyway,
Underused.
the second video we did was fitting. The boys fit me to some various options. Basically, I'm tending to strike the heel a bit now. Fair to say.
Yep.
I'm much less into out. I'm much less up.
Swing is trending.
Swing is getting. I'm happy with where it's going. It's a little bit frustrating because I've lost a lot of speed and distance, but I'm going to stick with it, obviously.
Yeah.
So we did identify, I won't spoil it, a driver that is really good high in the heel, like outrageously good. So you'll see that as well. And then we're doing the live, obviously, right now. And then I think Mikey's going to pick whatever pleases him most over there from the UPS man. And
It's all good. It's all good.
We'll film something in the right-handed department.
There's some nice new irons coming through the door.
Yeah.
There's some stuff that we're doing an extended review of more of the options of the line from 14 and from Proto Concept.
Proto?
We just had this little sexy thing come through the door.
Juicy?
Juice.
Juicy Lucy?
Aye.
It is actually good looking.
Lovely,
club.
isn't it? So
The
a nice
milling.
nice bit of milling in the
Yeah.
sole, a little bit of milling under there, a little undercut cavity.
The wedge is quite nice.
Really good. So
Short blade length, too. It looks very playersy.
it's really nice shape, and even like got a bit of that kind of high
very
CG
nice.
stuff from that side. So
Smart.
yeah, really like. So we'll probably hit a couple with those.
Potential new adds to the demo matrix.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
Proto Concept's
Proto's
already
in,
there.
14's in, yeah. Yeah.
Proto and 14 are
Yeah.
permanente. Lovely. Yeah, so that's the action. Do you have anything else to report?
What do we
Should
have
we
to
talk
report?
about the trip to Ping or no?
Yeah. So we've got a little trip, which we've never done a trip out to since we've launched the channel. We've never had a trip out to Phoenix, to Ping headquarters. Obviously there's a lot to review for 2023 product, but when we get out there with those guys have such a a depth in R&D and you know, trying to explore different things, and they're very much innovators and that sort of thing out there. So I think when we get out there, I want to get into ballnamics a little bit with them. You know, they are a company that has no skin in the game when it comes to the ball, but they do have the largest independent library of golf ball testing. Yeah, because we're quite passionate about.
They don't care, do they?
No, they don't. They have no reason to favour Bridgestone over Titleist over Srixon or TaylorMade or whatever.
We do like ball testing.
So I'd like to do a bit of that with them, and their whole kind of testing grounds. You know, concept of just, you know, trying some new things and exploring the facts.
I think we could make some great videos out there. Obviously, we will be making videos when we're out there, so you guys know.
Yeah, there'll be some good
I don't know
content.
do we have any idea when embargoes and stuff would be?
I don't. It'll probably be
Jan something.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, really that late, eh?
That late. Yeah, I think so. I think
we're banking some videos.
I know. So that'll be good stuff.
Okay. Well, we can share some sneaky Instagrams here and there.
We can. Yeah, I think people have seen it now, haven't they? And obviously,
I mean, people know what it looks like.
Big Al has done his testing.
Yeah, you can watch a full review with Big Al.
An early look at it. Alex Etch's channel. Big Al's done some hitting of it. What else is new? New?
I saw, we talked about this morning, but Gary Woodland was messing around with the new Cobra driver.
Yeah, we had talked about that last week.
Yep. Wait, we did already talk about it?
Well, you and I talked about it last week, and we both hadn't.
Just in big news.
What? What's the big
Calgary
news?
location is open.
That's Calgary.
Ring the bell.
Yes, that's.
First fits have been through the door?
Yeah, first fits have been through the door.
Good.
Customers have got some pretty custom equipment.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, which is pretty cool. So
into some Miuras and
custom Accra shafts and
some sexy stuff.
Some TBs.
Some Mikey fit him to DM on a TB.
Yep. Shout out to David and Tim out in Alberta, out in Calgary. I will see them this week. I'm heading on out there. Anyone watching from Calgary, I will be doing probably I'll time for 3 fits when I'm out there. So if you're looking for a fit and you're interested in having one with myself, I will be out there Tuesday to Friday.
You any good?
Not great.
Nice.
Not great.
Send the emails.
But it's safe. It'll be a safe bet.
Hi.
I'll fit you into a TB and you'll move on.
Exactly. See, that's the way forward.
All right. Well, shall we dive into some questions, boyos?
Let's do it. So we can see. I'm going to just scan, make sure we're not missing any supers or anything like that. Apologies. There was 2 supers that were missed last week. I answered one of them after the
yes, you did.
After the live had finished, and I don't know if you saw it, but if you're watching, you'll know who you are. Please,
it's in the comments, right?
Yeah, please remind us in the comments.
Or just ask again.
Just ask again. Just flag us with caps. I'll recognize the username handles.
Don't abuse them.
Look out for it.
Don't abuse it. All right. I will grab one to start.
Go for it, Matty boy.
Luke is asking, are wedges from tour trucks made any differently to ones from the shops? Bought some secondhand originally from the Ping truck. They seem to spin more. Is this because they are from the truck? Is that possible? Is there any reason to believe that would be the case?
No, I mean, I have seen some stuff that maybe has a rougher face, but it's like very proto. But no, I would say from truck to store is pretty damn close.
Especially with Ping, like they're very consistent.
Yeah. I mean,
with anyone.
With anyone?
Yeah.
Honestly, guys, I mean, things like groove, face texture, milling, they're so regulated now on these sorts of things. There's a grade of roughness on the face that is legal and illegal. There's a groove sharpness. There's a groove width. All these things are regulated, and every single manufacturer is playing on the edge of conforming, leaning, into the a safe tolerance to the point where they can't have a bad batch that ends up going over into the non-conforming side of things. Which is why the tolerance on CT, on driver face speeds, there is that tolerance on that stuff. So No, I don't think. Look, there would be something specific on that wedge. You know what? I would say it's maybe more likely to be is a bounce configuration for you that is really quite good for you. Something, a sole that works well for you. Maybe an amount of bounce that allows you to strike it in a part of the head where you're maybe a groove or so lower, where you're getting a little bit more spin.
Such a good point.
Maybe that's something.
Could just be a better fit.
Yeah.
Or the freshness factor.
I've seen how they when I was at Artisan, they were cutting grooves for a set of irons, and they were putting on a USGA. It looked like a microscope.
Oh yeah.
To get it to legal is millionths of a millimeter difference between legal and illegal.
Oh,
It's
really?
crazy.
So
It's crazy.
yeah.
They were sweating when they were doing it.
Dave, our pal. Yeah, I saw this morning. Did you guys see this weird little Callaway driver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like an old Warbird or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
No.
What is it with companies, these mini drivers?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Stop making mini
Fall
drivers.
release is sometimes scary.
Yes. Michael is asking, will TXG ever carry PXG lineup, especially irons and putters? Michael, I wouldn't say never. I just think right now the business model, the kind of is not really conducive to retailers working with PXG as much. The margin on it. We're running a business where we have lights, we have a kind of
Staff.
we've all of that sort of stuff, but we have an experience that we create for you guys that costs us X amount of dollars, and we build a business model around that. And when you take a significant chunk of that margin away, the business model doesn't really make sense. So do we give you guys 20% less of an experience when you're here just to give you the PXG option in the demo matrix that already has the best equipment in the marketplace? And my answer up until now has been no. So it's a case of, does it meet our structure when it comes to the business itself?
Yeah.
And it needs to, because if it doesn't, then they will continue to be more of a direct-to-consumer brand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, because the problem is, I don't think, lots of people have commented recently how much they like the Gen 5 driver and they like the new iron stuff. I'm absolutely sure that those clubs are performing great. I'm also absolutely sure we have stuff in our drawers that is equally, if not better.
Yeah.
Equally as good, if not better. So, from our perspective, there's no real reason to break the mold unless I can offer the customer something that we don't already have. I would be willing to then, maybe make an adjustment to the to the
I think
price
that's
at that
fair.
point.
Yeah, has to earn its spot in the drawer.
Yeah.
Quick one from Dave here. Dave's asking, is the Titleist Left Dash best if you spin your wedges too much on full shots? It's probably one of the best, no? Too much spin on wedges. Would you take a Left Dash?
We did a video a couple months ago, and even with Left Dash on wedge shots, it didn't really fluctuate spin too much. That's the one thing we noticed.
It didn't drop as much?
On woods, obviously, woods and irons it definitely performed. But on wedge shots full, it didn't like, you're not going to expect like a drastic.
I probably found AVX to be the lowest spin on that one.
From a Titleist perspective?
Yeah, if we're talking Titleist, yeah.
I mean, you could go all the way and play like a two-piece ball. That's not going to spin on a wedge either.
No, it does
You could
not.
go crazy with
You
it.
go into the range and you hit a nice, nice premium urethane cover golf ball, and you're 8, 9, 10,000 RPM, and then you hit a two-piece range ball, you'll quickly end up at 5,000.
Yeah,
You'll
so-
go from 31 launch to 39 launch and 9,000 to 5,000.
That will change your ball flight quite a bit. Someone just booked their fitting in Calgary for next year. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Love it.
Awesome.
You already booked till next year?
I know. Guys, we are doing another thing to mention. We are doing for
Another week?
7 more days. There is a flash sale we're doing for 7 more days on fit fees. So 50% off fittings as of right now. So if you're ever looking to get fit by TXG, we've had wait lists. It's been hard to get in. We're trying to make it easy to get in to see us right now. It's kind of a bit of a thank you to you guys for being so patient, and for those of you who maybe missed out when the wait lists were too long for you to wait. This is how we want to try and encourage you to come back and spend some time with us. So for 7 more days, there is a flash sale on fit fees.
Sweet. Get after that.
We have a super chat from Jason Marsh.
Jason Marsh.
Yep. Jason's looking for comparable golf balls to the Calgary Chrome Soft XLS and the Wilson staff model ball. Both are great, but looking for cheaper alternatives to both. Your thoughts and similar specs. We did like that Wilson. Remember that Wilson
It was a good
staff
ball.
was good, wasn't
It was
it?
a higher spin ball.
It was. That's why I'm interested as to, Jason, obviously he's got one in the Chrome Soft XLS and
Yeah.
then the Wilson staff. It's like
Different.
a little bit different in performance. I'm not sure maybe what kind of direction Jason would prefer.
He's got to go direct to consumer though. I mean,
Direct
those
to
balls are pretty
consumer, I know.
standard.
I've not really seen like a direct to consumer
Low spin.
low spin ball.
we've seen
that's-
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've
What
seen high
about
spin.
MTB Black? Do they still make that?
Yeah, that would be for sure. Yeah, that
From
was
Snell?
From
Old
Snell.
Old Snelly.
Snelly? That's the only one I could.
Snelly Petardo, yeah.
Is it
Petardo or Furtado? Not Tardo.
Furtado.
Furtado.
Oh, like
God,
Mikey,
no
that's
idea.
not it.
Well,
So yeah, that ball spun a little bit less.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a kind of AVX though, wasn't it?
It was,
It's
yeah.
kind
A
of,
good ball.
Yeah, very good ball.
You're right. It's hard to think of ones that are on the
know.
low spin side, but I would say you can't go wrong with that. Snell.
Did you do any? I know you were saying you done a little Encore ball testing.
So Encore, yes, Encore,
first
the
Vero.
Vero X1, Jason, might be to your liking. It is sort of an MTB Black. They're coming out with a new one, which is more like a Pro V1x.
Yeah.
But Encore is a good ball as well. Again, we say this every time. You can get into Vice in these ones,
Yeah.
but the ones we usually suggest are Snell and Encore because they tend to be a little step above quality control wise. MTB Black if they still make it, and you're in the States.
Yeah, and we've not tested. Remember cut golf balls? We tested them
Yeah.
for a while. Cut blue, cut grey.
Yeah,
They've
where
not
they
sent
been?
us golf balls for a long
what about
time.
that?
Maybe they didn't like what we said.
Did you ever test that Uther golf ball? Uther? I don't even know how to pronounce it.
No, it's on Amazon though.
Oh,
Isn't
is it?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's on Amazon. All the emojis and stuff, right?
Yeah. I've heard, I've read some stuff on
you?
IG. It says it's pretty good.
Maybe guys, let us know. You guys tell us, if you're buying direct to consumer
Yeah,
golf
what are you
balls.
buying?
Yeah, what's working?
What's hot?
What do you like, and what's like? You guys probably, if you're looking at it and researching, it's not really where our attention lies. So we haven't been researching. We more just deal with it. I know we get some
As it comes in,
mint golf balls and
Yeah, we should test those.
We should definitely
Minty?
do those. Minty,
flavored for your pleasure.
nice logo that they've got.
It is nice. A little bit too nice.
It's a little bit too nice. A little bit
It
too,
shocked me.
too close to the edge.
I think we might
Now.
we might sue. Just kidding. We will not sue. We're not litigious.
We've been there before.
Rice Bowl says he sent us a super chat, but he forgot to send a message. Okay, we will look for your
Okay,
message.
we'll look at it.
John Fishburne says, "Let the mini driver die."
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Aye, mint.
Oh, Mike Williams says, "Never let it live.
Never.
Let it live."
Okay, Dennis Wood is asking thoughts on the new Project X wedge shaft. We talked about this last week, didn't we? Have we hit it yet?
Yes.
Will we be getting a video on it? Yes, there'll be videos on it. Yes,
we
we will
haven't.
be hitting it soon.
Yep. Haven't tried it yet though.
We are definitely overdue a call with Keenan
Yeah.
on
I talked to him
all
last
sorts
week.
of new products.
I know. I ordered some iron shafts.
So we've got dynamic gold mids in
You're
there.
ridiculous.
I know. This is the
The
last
two
set.
of you are
This is the
I'm
last
actually going to
set.
reach out to all the companies and say, if you get a email from
Ignore it.
like Mark Savage,
Yeah.
He no longer works here.
yeah,
What? I'm getting fired. Oh well.
No, it's just for product purposes. Because if you abuse your
All right. I quit then.
is that one there for you? Find love on the best dating site.
Yeah.
64 is
We're-
that for you?
we're getting
You're back in
the
the-
69 girls are
I
back.
am.
You're back in the market.
Back to the market. Yeah.
But do you know that means
Ladies?
I was never off the market.
is that right?
Well,
Ladies, Mike is
long
available.
story.
Well, we are popular again because the sexual content appears to have come back.
Yeah.
That's good.
.xyz. That sounds legal.
Yeah, totally. This is the one that we need to get from Rice Bowl
Okay.
LJL. Okay, I have to surmise. Too much
Yeah.
spin on my stock SM7s. Afraid to get new wedges for fear of even more spin, which you'll get. My JPX 921 Hot Metal Pros are perfect. One hop and stop. How can I fix this? Different shafts. No, I doubt that's gonna. Golf ball. I think you should change your golf ball. Perhaps
Absolutely.
a lower spin golf ball, like an AVX
Yep.
or a Snell MTB Black.
And also, I mean, when it comes to the wedges, like kind of like what we said earlier on about the tour wedges versus stock wedges, I'd go get a fit, see if there's more appropriate bounces for you, see if you can manage your spin rates and kind of launch and spin, keep making sure it's in balance. You might be the type of player who produces enough spin that you want to decrease your loft a little bit and kind of have your spin loft decrease a little bit in order to manage a slightly different flight window. So there's lots of ways to do it.
Shaft question, interest? Yes? A little shafty?
On the...
Would you like to hear?
Yeah, let's go for one, yeah. Oh, low launch, low spin.
What low launch, low spin driver shaft do you recommend for, I'm presuming, a high ball hitter at 102 miles an hour? What do you like, boys?
The wind says the best one you're fit for.
Yes. What are some low launch?
TB!
No, we proved that today.
Well, we tested a great one today without kind of diving too much into the outcome of our video. But
which one is that again?
The Diamana PD.
PD would be good.
Pure as the driven snow.
Is that actually what You convinced me.
I like it to be.
Ian works for Diamana now. Would the new Ventus Black TR be
lovely option. I think I really... I call it low launch, low spin, but I really do a lot with Motori F1.
Oh, do you?
I do a lot.
That's good to hear.
It's a really good one. At that swing speed as well, like 95 to 105, I find that to be a really, really good shaft. So some good options.
And it's a good price point, isn't it? Motori F1?
Yeah.
It's not like outrageous.
Mikey, can you explain the difference between Dynamic Gold 120 S300 and Tour Issue S400 120?
The spec sheet is like only a couple grams difference.
Yeah, it's very minimal.
Very minimal.
And obviously the Tour Issue difference being the kind of hand pick, the tighter tolerances, the tighter weight discrepancies.
I would say if you're not coming in here and you're, let's say, building a set for fun or something like that, I just always go with the Tour Issue. I've seen some non-Tour Issue stuff. You roll it on a table and you're like, oof, that's it's the reason we don't sell non-Tour Issue.
And it's also a reason why when it comes to iron shafts that we, in 99.9% of the time, if the customer's not averse to it, we're puring it.
Yeah.
We need to know on the line straightness test if there is a side to that shaft that has a slight, whether it be a warp or a weight imbalance. I've been on this kind of a little bit recently, but
something a builder can't see.
Yes.
I mean, the computer can. It's why computers do what they do.
Exactly.
A bunch of people have chimed in about MaxFly Tour being a great ball for the money. We forgot about that.
Yeah,
it was a damn good ball. Yeah.
I mean, the only reason I don't think of that one because I don't consider that to be direct to consumer. That's big balls.
Oh yeah, totally fair. It's in Dix.
Yeah.
I think it's in Dix, or whatever.
I think as well.
MaxFly.
Whisker saying, almost missed the rose between two thorn 2020 TXG episode. That's you, by the way.
That's you.
You're the rose between two thorns. We're a couple of bricks.
Every rose has its thorn, as they say, Mickey.
Another song. We've quoted a lot of songs today.
That'll be the tail end of today's song, because it's more of a finishing song.
It's already stuck in my head. No, I'm good.
Come on.
Every rose, Mikey.
Nope, I don't sing.
All right. Well, I've heard it. Have you boys tried the new Mizuno STZ 230? No, there's no way anyone could have possibly done that yet.
Nope.
If you work for Mizuno, you've probably tried it.
I think the Mizuno guys and I know the good boys. I think Garrett and...
Have they tried it?
They're like staff, right?
Part of the release? Yes, they are.
They are. They are. It was to the boys.
Must be nice.
Just join Mizuno, then you can try it.
We certainly cannot be...
I'm only joking. So he joke.
Cannot be picky, because we were getting the exclusive on the JPX, which we're very happy about.
Well, that's nice.
So yeah,
it looks good. I like the blue color.
Yeah. It's and I'm happy that if there's going to be a kind of like a bright, vibrant blue that's on the bottom.
Is that what they're doing this time? Okay, so it's a compromise. Yeah. I like blue, but I won't want it on the top.
I think our Beast test. I was texting him last night. We were chatting about some new product, and I think he's tested it. Shocker.
Yes.
He was out there in this driving snow.
Okay. Will Vokey do a raw face wedge with a chrome back like TaylorMade MG3?
Chrome
No.
No, they won't. They'll just do a raw option
Yeah.
or a chrome option. No, there's not much that Vokey are going to do to try to get in trend with other wedge companies. They're
They do their
setting
own
the
thing.
trends, not following the trends. That's my take on
There's
it.
a question here. Ian, which 3-wood have you decided on?
Oh, I hit a couple of good 3-woods yesterday. A couple of beauties
you?
with that stealth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
That
have
could
the
literally
stealth.
you could have just used that all day as your driver.
Oh,
and
because
not even
because
pull
the
driver.
video you did say you would consider the TSR3.
I know.
Would
But then I
consider.
hit a couple yesterday. Honestly, it was
No,
good.
it was
man.
good.
I know.
It was very
Why
good.
why bother changing?
I know. I
To be
don't,
fair, I'll be
I don't
interested to
feel the
see you
need
test that 430 fairway wood.
Yeah, it's
That
pretty good
one.
as well.
No, you won't like it.
I know. Let's be honest.
There's no point. I know for a fact.
Yeah, it's so
I've been here long enough. You're not fitting him into a ping wood.
I know,
There's no
I
way.
know.
He's gonna come up with some reason, and it's
Oh.
probably valid. But I don't want it. He wants a stealth, maybe a Titleist.
I did like that Titleist, but the way that stealth was yesterday, I just don't think there's anything else I'd want. It was high. It was pretty decent on how far it went. It was good off the tee. I hit a bunch off it. I hit two par fives. I hit 14 and 2 with it to the back of 14 and 2. And then there was the one where you hit the bunker right, Yeaman got it over the bunker. That one. And then there was number 9, I had it green side and 2, and then 17, I had it on the green and 2.
Sounds like it did everything you wanted.
It did.
I don't
It
be
was
changing
good.
it then.
No.
He's not changing.
It's staying in the bag.
That's an interesting question. What hybrid shafts would be the best replacement for the Kylie White? So something similar to a Kylie White
I didn't even know they made a.
in a hybrid shaft. I didn't know they made it either. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's stock.
I've never.
I'm going to check that out.
Yeah.
I'm going to just check the specs.
Please
up so I can
hold.
give you
A Tennessee White?
proper.
In the meantime, we'll take something else.
I mean, if by Kylie White's obviously tip stiff. It's that type of profile, softer handle. So you're looking at things like in the custom world, you're looking at something like TZ5. You're looking at probably even like if you're looking stock, Hazard's black type profiles. I'm just going to see if I can get a quick look at hybrid shafts.
in the meantime,
I don't see one on the Mitsubishi website, yeah.
it doesn't exist.
No.
Okay, so in that case, Tennessee White AV. What
exactly.
brand, speaking of stock shafts, what brand has the best stock shafts for options? This is from a high handicapper talking about all clubs. What company do you think offers the best stock?
Who does?
I mean, I think Ping offers a good amount of like non-upcharge right out of the gates. Plus, their tour stuff is pretty good as well. Good quality.
Their
They make
actual
yeah,
shaft?
they make their own stuff.
That's fair.
Titleist
What about
some
Titleist,
good
yeah,
options?
Titleist does a lot of
Yeah.
Mitsu.
they stepped it up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they used to
Some
get
good
kind of
options.
criticized for.
Yeah.
yeah.
What about Mizuno? Are they still?
Mizuno are good
Yeah,
as well.
Mizuno, yeah.
Because
They definitely are.
Cobra was offering Ventuses, weren't they?
Were they
Last year? I swear you could get a Ventus last year.
Oh, really?
free?
I swear.
Titleist is really up there.
If I'm wrong, then no one will be surprised.
Titleist stock offerings is really good,
Titleist is, yeah.
and even for a couple $100 more, you can get DI product now.
Oh yeah?
UB.
Is UB the new one?
Came out,
Yes.
like,
UB is the
Yeah,
latest one.
it's the latest.
Yeah, they come.
UB fitted for a graphite design shaft.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Blue
there.
and silver guy.
You just have one.
That QC just came in.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Quality
Are we allowed to do anything?
Yeah, I think so. I think they
Are
said.
we?
Yeah, let me read the email, but I'm pretty
We've
sure
already
they said,
violated our embargo
after
just
it.
now.
Very nice.
Can I take this one from Garrett?
Go for it.
Garrett says he's been taking lessons at Golf Tech this year. My swing has been improving dramatically. Lovely. They include a free fitting, but I want to know your thoughts compared to Club Champion. And I'm assuming also when to consider getting fit.
Honestly, not comparable. I mean, whether it's
different-
Club Champion or whether it's us or whether it's whatever company who specifically focuses on club fitting. I'm sorry, I've never seen anything that makes me believe that a Golf Tech club fitting would come anywhere near
You're not gonna have the options, that's for sure.
They're not. And,
They focus on a few less
and
brands.
to be honest, I'm last time I looked, and I can't say this for certain, but I don't even know if they've changed over to quads. A lot of the time they were GC2s, and there was some older tech in there. I would just say, and the other part is as well, if I was going to someone for a lesson, I don't really want somebody who's spending 75% of their time club fitting and 25% of their time, or vice versa.
Yeah,
I
like
agree
I
with
want to
that.
go to a teacher, and then if I'm going for a club fitting, I want to go to a club fitter.
Yeah.
Golf
I think that's
Tech's
fair.
model is that they're full. Well, we met at the charity
Yeah,
event. We met someone from Golf Tech, and he was kind of giving us a spiel that he does a little bit of club fitting, does a little bit of teaching. It doesn't mean to me that you're really going deep,
I think that's
narrow
fair.
and deep.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it is free, Garrett, so you may want to just go and take it for what
That's
it
a
is.
very good point. Not to
Worst case,
yeah.
you could just leave and say thanks for nothing.
That is a good point. But I would say, if you want to go a little bit deeper into it, Garrett, I think go down the club champion route if you're going to really solidify your options, and then subsequently to get the execution on the build, etc. That's the way to go for sure.
You got one ready there, lad? Or you're taking Daniels?
Daniel's currently playing 718 AP2 with soft step X100. Recommendations to lower spin versus current setup.
AP2s were a higher spin iron, no?
Yep, they were for sure. Daniel, I mean, the golf ball is your easiest option. If you like your irons and you're hitting them quite well, and you like all the things like turf interaction, weight, and all that sort of stuff, you're just going to want to find a golf ball that lowers your spin rate, and you can make a way bigger impact on your launch and spin with a ball than you can from anything that you could put Project X LS shafts in there, lower spin shafts, by design. You will not lower it as much as you can if you get the right golf ball in your
Agreed.
hands.
Golf ball. I had one ready, sorry.
It's okay.
Daniel wants to know if a Ventus Red would help his launch in the driver compared to a Motori F1. Theoretically?
Could do. Yeah, certainly could do.
Because F1 should be a little bit lower launch.
by design that would be a little bit softer. So paired with the right head, you could certainly see a little bit more launch.
Okay.
But again,
This is pretty general stuff.
fairly minimal. I wouldn't expect it to go from 9 till 12 or something like that.
No. We talked about it today in the video. It really depends on if it changes your strike point.
Exactly.
If it doesn't change your strike
That's
point,
the
then you're
biggest
just going to put another piece of graphite in there.
Totally.
Hope that helps. Daniel?
Buckeye Golf. Any comparable shafts to the previous generation TZ6? It's actually a really tough shaft to emulate or to sort of compare to, because the torque in it was so low. It has the torque, generally speaking, of a shaft that is, a bit, stiffer and lower launch, etc., etc. So torsionally, it's very, very stiff, but from a deflection on either axis in lead or droop, it's much softer. It's very stiff in the handle, but much softer down the tip section. So it's just torsionally very stiff. So there's not many shafts that are ever really designed that way.
It's a bit of an odd design, isn't it?
There was a shaft that Accra made a long time ago. I think it was called the XE80. That was very, very low torque and a bit more active in the tip section, and they were trying to emulate that sort of stuff. I know.
Where do you come up with this stuff? I hope that's true. I hope it's called the XE80.
XE80 is what it was. Yeah, it was a blue shaft, and then they tried to kind of bring that back. It was something tour players loved. The balance point was a little bit higher in the shaft. So
that's the closest.
That's really, really close. But I mean, the one that from a high balance point, a little bit more tip soft, that comes to my mind is probably. I'd go either AV Orange if you like a stiff tip, or I'd go Nemesis if you like a slightly softer tip. Both of those options would be quite
Nemesis
nice.
still on the wall?
Yep. Well, Nemesis.
I've
You
been
had a
hitting
few
Nemesis.
glory days with a Nemesis, didn't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
that
We
thing
made
great.
some ridiculous driver. We made some Frankenstein drivers with that thing. We'll get back there eventually. I got to fix my swing first. I can't get tempted into that stuff.
I know.
I was thinking the
So
other day
easy
about
to get
autoflex
into.
because I was in here practicing. I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be fun to make an autoflex video? I'm like, no, don't do that. Because the minute you do, your swing will go to absolute shit. Can I take this one from Terry?
Drew?
After that one.
Go for it. Go for it.
Because they're so quick.
Yep.
Is Titleist Pro V1x really for everyone?
The answer would be no.
How could it be?
But if you were gonna say if there was to be a ball design that was for everyone, that probably would be it.
Closest.
Yeah. I mean, think of a ball that spins quite nicely, has really good ball speed with a fairly firm core.
Yeah.
Well designed. Aerodynamics is fantastic. Blah 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 blah. It would cover lots and lots of bases.
That's fair. Except price.
Yes, very true.
Drew is a 14 handicap. He wants the MP223 feel. Okay, that's what you're playing, yeah?
Yeah.
Does the JPX Forged feel as good? Or should I stay away from... Well, you got a lot of questions here, Drew.
Yeah.
Should I stay away from players' irons? Well, you're 14 handicap. Okay. Also considering X Forged CB. What do you think?
Drew, I would say you're right on the money. I think JPX Forged would feel quite similar, maybe a hair more techy, but actually the 223 has a little bit of tech on, especially the longer
got that
irons.
little back thing.
Yeah, definitely you can hear it a little bit. I would really encourage you as well to not shy away from 923 Hot Metal Pro. I think that chromoly material in its latest iteration is very soft, and I think people would be shocked how good that feels.
Think so, yeah?
Yeah, and I think offering a bit more forgiveness for Drew depends again if it, is part of your 14 handicap being a weaker iron striker and better with the chipping and putting, or what? How does your handicap get to where it is?
Do you hit every green and then 4-putt? Yeah,
exactly. Do you need stronger lofts? Do you need weaker lofts? Like, there's a bunch of different things, but
good point.
if you're wanting a Mizuno feel, you can still get it with JPX Forged or Hot Metal Pros. I believe.
That answers that quite well. Kevin says, at 92 miles an hour clubhead speed with his 7-iron, would you go stiff or X stiff in the LA Series Golf L Series iron shafts? So is he a stiff or an X stiff 92 with a 7-iron? Is it pretty close, borderline?
I would say.
Is that an X?
X, yeah.
Especially if he's on track, man.
I think so. Yeah, I would say definitely that's X.
You are in X territory, Kevin.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, because you're in the one.
I'm stiffs.
You're in stiffs, and you swing 7-iron at what, like 87, 86?
That's a great question. I have zero clue.
Yeah, you're about that.
Yeah,
About
yeah.
80.
Do
Yeah.
you not look at the screen when you hit?
No, I don't hit balls indoors or practice.
I don't hit balls indoors
He does.
or practice.
He does.
You do take lessons, apparently.
Yeah, but that's all over the phone.
Okay.
That's easy.
And then you make practice swings at 2 a.m. and tell me you found your swing.
I know. Paul is saying, first day of vacation and I have a horrendous cold. Thanks to the content boys, keeping me entertained. It is cold season.
It
is
is.
cold
Everyone's
season.
going to get a cold.
Yep, last week.
Prepare yourselves. You will get a
Last
cold.
week.
That was
The last month.
last month.
It's taking a while to come out of you, isn't it?
Struggling, but honestly, this week I'm back.
Go to Starbucks, get a sick tea. You'll feel right as rain.
What? That's
the best.
revelation. That
You should get a commission off
sick
this.
tea.
Sick tea?
Zach's going for it. Ian, what are the yardages you hit each club?
Each club!
Each club, or can we get a yardage gapping video to see your yardages?
All right, fire them off.
So wedge goes 135, 9-iron goes 147, 8-iron goes 159, 171 on the 7-iron, 183 on the 6-iron, 195 on the 5-iron, and 207 on the 4-iron.
Next club?
Is the currently Titleist T200.
It's what?
Titleist T200.
Boy, you have
3-iron.
changed some stuff.
Yeah, that one goes to
Any fucking clubs?
220.
220?
220 club.
You guys have changed every single club in your bag more
Yeah.
than once.
I'm a TSR 5-wood guy right now.
Oh, are ya?
Yeah, with a 7-wood length shaft.
Oh, I like that.
Such a good 5
It's
wood.
good. Yeah.
Man, is it a good
I like
good.
the sound of that. How far does that go?
That's about 240 in the air, and then stealthy is about 255 to 260.
3-wood?
With the 3-wood, and then drivers are currently about 280.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Zach, your answer.
280.
For you.
Very good.
that is about 280.
390.
Oh no,
That's hammered.
Missoula.
Missoula.
Let's get into something we have not answered yet.
Oh yeah. The new AD is called a CQ, not a QC.
Michael.
That's disappointing.
I got a super from Tim here, Matty boy, for grab that one.
Yeah.
What are some players' irons you'd look at for a player that has a steeper angle attack, but also struggle with lower peak heights? And descent angle of 45 to 44 to 45. 6-iron swing speed 93 to 94. Tried Strixon but struggle with height.
I was gonna say X7,
ZX7.
but yeah,
What, weaken them?
You
Yeah, I was gonna say you weaken them a bit,
I
yeah.
would say that's a good place to go with it. Definitely, weaker, maybe True Temper Elevate Tours in there or something like that. A Pro V1x, your firm core, higher launch, and then with a little bit more spin.
T100.
T100 it would be another.
I find
definitely good one.
T100 gets up in the air
I
a
do
bit
as
more with
well.
all that
Yeah,
tungsten.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would say that would probably actually be my first choice, T100.
Nice.
But for the sole perspective, if you do struggle with your kind of divot depth, that's where the Strixon would be,
Yeah, yeah.
really, really good. We are going to test those proto concepts though, and I'd be interested to see maybe what, I actually don't know off the top of my head what the lofts are, but
Yeah,
are
I
they a
don't
bit
know.
on the stronger side? The
A
old
little
threes?
bit. A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll check. But I think Tim, if you were doing something like a T100 with True Temper Elevate Tours, X-Flex with a Pro V1x golf ball, you are
good.
going to be in pretty good
Yeah.
shape.
Good shape.
Yeah.
From the letter T, have you tried Ping's ball fitting website? If so, any thoughts? I haven't tried it. Have you?
Yeah, I have done it. You've
No, I've done it. Yeah.
What do you think? Good.
It pulls up some ball recommendations that you forget. You're like, oh right, maybe I should try that, and I have. I mean, I've
Oh yeah.
yeah. Again, last night ordered a couple different golf balls to test.
Attaboy.
I know, why not? It's tinker season.
It's tinkering.
What do you think? So, of all the golf balls that we've messed around with, and of that time we were kind of trying to decide what golf balls, what do you think Ballnamics spat out for me? So,
I'm not sure what's happened to your spin profile though.
it's slightly increased. I spin it a little bit more
Okay.
than I used to be. That kind of like
Okay.
shut face and
Yeah.
shallow way. I spin it more now.
You spin it more now. Okay.
I'll give you one clue.
Sure.
Big Al at the PGA Show.
Oh, Bridgestone. Oh, BX.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Tour BX.
Are you gonna play it?
Played it a couple of times a few weeks back. It was good.
I can see that being
Yeah,
good for you.
It was
And it spun plenty.
plenty.
Be good off the driver.
Yep. Because that was always the thing with it. We always liked that one because it was good off the
Yeah.
driver, but it was actually good on iron spin and
totally.
stuff like that as well. It didn't feel too hard. It
We
wasn't
played.
clicky.
We played a couple rounds around the PGA show.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we also liked that when you hit, like those greens get spinny.
Yeah.
You just hit a wedge and it would just stop. Like
yeah.
no nonsense. Oh, I ripped it off the front of the green. Like, yeah, that's interesting.
Good.
Ball. It's called Ballnamics.
Ballnamics.
Doesn't work in Canada yet.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
What do you have to get? Like a VPN?
Yeah, you could, or I think you need like a US address, but I mean that's easy.
123
Lads.
Street.
Question for both of you.
I knew you were gonna ask this.
Are you causing controversy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Attaboy. I love it.
A round with Paige at Sawgrass or Trump at Augusta?
Easy. Trump. Don't like the guy, but Trump. I mean,
Auntie, you trumping it at Augusta? Or are you paging it at Sawgrass?
I would also be at Augusta, asking a lot of questions. Would be very curious.
Yeah.
did you see that post last week? Overheard in a grill room at a golf course, Yale Golf Club, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't even put Augusta in my top 10."
Oh, yeah.
You,
I
sir,
saw
are a
you.
liar.
Yeah.
What's your answer?
Augusta.
Just because of the golf course?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can ignore anyone
Yeah.
at a golf course. No problem.
I think he'd make good conversation.
Yeah, no. Listen,
Kofifi.
for whatever you think of the political
Yeah.
views,
I
and
think
stuff like
I think
that,
he'd be interesting to talk
Totally.
to. There's no way he'd be boring. No way.
Ricky Hall, my great friend, who's been the long-time head pro at Turnberry, spent a long time with him, and Ricky could not give a monkeys about politics.
Right.
He does not care about politics. Loved the guy.
Yeah.
Said
Did
he
he,
was
yeah?
great
Super
company.
Remember
smart.
you telling me that?
Super
yeah.
smart
said
with the
he was-
golf
said he was-
course design.
Yeah,
and
he was just really sharp in golf course design. And he said every time I had dinner with him, he said he was great company. He said he had the hotline into the White House. He could literally call him at any point.
What?
At any point. He's like, this is my number.
That's outrageous.
privately, and he would talk to him a fair bit. He said he was great.
I will tell you, all politics aside, his properties, I've played a bunch of them. I've stayed at a couple of them.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Very comfy beds.
I don't know. Very comfy bed. I still don't think I've been to one. That's not true. I played Doral. A good time.
yeah.
I never
Had a
played
good
Doral.
time at Doral with the Cobra guys. That was fun.
Yeah, I've never. Oh, other than
Turnberry.
Turnberry, but I haven't played Turnberry.
Oh, really?
I've
Yeah,
not
no,
played it
it's
since the Reddit.
Since the
very
Yeah.
good.
you said it's been better though since the
It's apparently better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some people keep saying that Hogan's out of business.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just
A
looking
couple
at
weeks
that,
ago or maybe
Oh,
a
yeah?
month
But
ago.
what happened? It was like bought and then
Yeah, they tried to do DTC, but I think it's
it
just
went
too much.
poo poo. That's too bad. Because they did make some nice looking
They
stuff.
did, yeah. Yeah, because anytime we ever mentioned any direct-to-consumer products on here, it was almost like the kind of Hogan fanboys were always like, "Don't forget Hogan."
100%.
I was like, "We
Don't
won't."
tell us what to do.
We won't.
Yeah. What?
Easy- Sorry,
Nope,
pal,
no,
you
no,
go for it.
no, go. It wasn't even a real question.
Easy peasy is saying, is there a TXG location in Ottawa? There is not. No, the closest one is the
Here.
one we're sitting in right now.
A
Anthony.
leisurely 4-hour drive
Yeah.
from Ottawa.
Anthony H is asking, is putter fittings available in Calgary? Not yet. Coming very
Coming soon?
Very soon.
Will you have the Quintic machine?
It will be out there. Yep.
Good. Lovely.
Um,
New Mizuno ball review coming soon. What is the new Mizuno ball?
yeah, no, I've got a few sleeves of each, so we can do that one.
New Mizuno, new Titleist.
Yeah,
We
New
need to.
Cirxon.
We need a ball week.
we do.
They're redoing Diamond.
Oh yeah, new diamond.
What?
I hope
already?
that's not top secret because I might have just filled the beans on that
Mikey,
one. Oh
you
well.
are-
It's
If anyone wants to know something that shouldn't be known,
No,
or shouldn't be
no.
told,
Mikey.
just hang about Mikey long enough, and he'll just let it.
You're going to
let
be
it
in
go.
some sort of golf manufacturer's prison where you're not allowed to say anything. And
you hear so much thing and you just don't know if it's today or you can't talk about it till tomorrow.
yeah, but this isn't the TXG live rumor mill. It's supposed
Aye,
to be.
why not? Get the industry going.
All right. So we don't know because I'm confused. Yes, there's new Mizuno balls. Ian, what are your favorite courses in Scotland? I know you've answered this a million times.
So top three would be Loch Lomond, Turnberry, and Dornoch.
Lovely.
That's the top three.
Hey guys, I'm struggling with spin on the driver. What driver head would you say is the lowest spinning of 2022? Good question. The lowest spinning driver of 2022. I'm actually curious what you two are going to say because I don't know.
I mean, depending on your strike pattern, you're going to find the lowest spin from, I would say, TSR 3 8 degree.
Okay.
Purely
Not the
because
four?
you can get the loft down. Actually, so we found that the 4 might even spin a little more than 3.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Now with the
lots of
2.8,
people.
yeah.
What is the point of the 4 then?
Maybe just a little bit more of a CG adjustment back
Mm-hmm.
and forward. Again, head profile wise.
So an 8-degree TSR 3 is
It's
probably the
really
lowest.
quite low.
Plus you can turn
Yeah.
that down.
I like Stealth plus 8 degree was good.
because the loft sleeve has got more loft adjustment on it.
Well,
as
you put it
so
down
you
like
can go down to
6.
Low spin and
You used to love
put in
doing
the upright setting.
I know.
What a cheat
Ian
code.
used to play a 6-degree driver for 4 years.
I nearly put in the bag for the week. I thought it was a stupid idea, but I just don't know. Chop and change too much these days. But I nearly put the sim. I nearly put the sim back in
No,
the bag.
you
I
didn't.
did with the blue Accra. I'm like, I used to like this thing. And I'm like, I'm hitting my TSR absolutely fine.
No. Last week he hit TSR 3 with Ventus Red. Unreal. Best driving I've ever seen him hit it. Yesterday, different shaft.
Will you change shafts?
Yeah, what'd you use yesterday? GT.
It was good though.
It wasn't as good as Ventus Red.
I was.
Nah, Ventus Red was good. Even you said that was the best driving day you had in a long time.
I think yesterday was pretty good as well.
I don't think you two played together by the sounds of it.
No, trust me, we didn't.
Why haven't you fit LC? We have fit him for a driver years ago.
I know.
He gets stuff directly from Mizuno, so he generally... LC's bag is bizarre. He fits himself.
He's a bizarro.
He makes
golf equipment.
he makes bizarre.
Yeah.
I tell him this to his face. He makes iron sets that not a person on earth would play. So he's on his own. But we have done it a driver fit for him. What, 2-3 years ago, something like that.
Yep. But to be honest, his focus has not been on his golf game and stuff.
He plays for fun.
He's
doesn't
he's been into some other things, so I'm sure it'll all come back around. He'll get the bug again.
Yeah, he may want to come in.
We'll definitely do some testing with him again.
Fit him into some TaylorMades.
Sorry, Caldo.
Just kidding.
Jokes.
From Spider 11, not to be confused with Spider 12. Hey guys, the Strixon ZX Mach 2 just came out for pre-order in Australia. What is with Australia and the pre-order? Wondering if we've got a chance to test them out yet? No, because our toilets flush this way and yours flush this way. No, we have nothing.
You saw it last week, didn't you?
Oh, you've seen it?
You saw it.
It looks good. Looks
Yeah?
good. Yeah.
But no, we haven't been able to test it yet.
I've seen a lot of equipment.
Mikey's
seen
You
a
know,
lot of
you know,
things.
actually, what I saw last week was that Wilson driver, that Dynapower,
Uh-huh.
and I know it's
Oh, yeah?
like an old name and stuff. The commercial they have is really good.
Interesting.
Stock Ventus.
Really?
No problem. Yeah.
Are we going to test this
The,
thing?
the top looks very good. The bottom needs a lot of work, but I think we should test it. Looks interesting.
I think we should test it.
Dynapower.
more than happy.
We should test. We will test it. Wilson, are you listening?
Dave Fogelstein, he plays the Turby X My Golf Spy, gave them a terrible review. I find it
wonder
hard
why.
to believe how that could be.
I thought they liked Bridgestones. Generally.
Apparently not.
Well, how could they flip the script like that? I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with it. Maybe the core was crooked or something.
Yeah,
nonsense.
maybe. Maybe that's part of it, guys. That we always say like we're not testing
No.
cores and and
Diameters
all
and-
that sort of stuff. Like we are testing the performance in here and the consistency of the golf ball, like all the core durability and all that sort of stuff.
Maybe it doesn't fly that great in the wind. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have always thought it's a good ball.
Yeah.
I'm
They make good
surprised
stuff.
to hear
When
that.
I find them in the woods, I play them. Okay, from Stakey. Have you noticed a lighter and softer shaft, i.e. heavier head weight, creating more shaft lean? Okay.
It's a very, very
So lighter and softer
point.
shaft with heavier head weight,
So-
do you get more shaft lean?
Typically, better players will be inclined to lean the handle more with softer shafts.
Really?
Yes. Something that Ping found, and I'm doing a lot of Enzo testing, was that better players would find themselves in a more handle forward position with softer shafts, basically just trying to lead the dynamic loft in to be in the right place.
So that it's not too high.
Okay.
Just fixing it.
Yeah. So you typically, if you give better, or let's say better play, give them like I guess more aware golfer of where the club head is, they will be likely to add more dynamic loft to something a little bit stiffer, and something softer they'll tend to lean the handle more.
That's
on.
pretty interesting.
Yeah.
From our pal Frederick. Frederick asks, any recommendations for when to upgrade equipment when seeing speed increases from super speed golf protocols? Nice. In my case,
Wow.
I was up 8 miles an hour. Fritz, good job.
Good job.
Are you in a shaft change
Yeah, at that
conversation?
point.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
8 miles is
91
a lot.
to 99 is going from regular to stiff for sure.
So you're in the conversation of probably going up a flex?
Yep.
91 to 99. That's impressive.
That is a very impressive jump.
Mikey, you could do that.
For sure, I could.
Yeah, 10%. We'd all take a little 10%, wouldn't we?
Who would?
I used to have a stack, and then it was stolen.
Oh,
It was not.
Stolen.
Who would want that?
I don't look at me.
Ah, you
I never
stole
stole
it.
it.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant just like someone else, like broke in your car. And
No,
Friend
no.
of yours is borrowing it.
I bore on it.
Oh, you weren't using it.
I was gonna use it that weekend.
Oh, were you? You liar. You're a liar.
What else we got? Rob Coach says he's late. What did he miss? Just like 60
Lots.
questions. Rob,
Lots.
60, 70 questions?
600 people watching and only 57 thumbs
Come
up.
on.
It's pretty pathetic. Pretty pathetic stuff.
Name yourself thumbs down, man.
Aye.
Who
You've
are
actually hurt my
all
feelings with that ratio is so bad that I am devastated.
We need
So,
200 thumbs up by the end of this video.
I agree.
200,
Mike,
please.
is Titleist Left Dot being released to the public? Mike,
I'm not saying anything about a golf ball anymore.
fine.
Well, I
You-
think.
what
never
can we
mind.
say?
I don't know. I don't know if you can
You
say.
won't be disappointed.
Yeah. The suspense is.
Just say yes.
You won't be disappointed. Well, because it's not a yes. I would. It's not quite a yes.
Yeah, it's not quite a
But
yes.
you won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Couple of politicians over here.
Speaking of politicians, if you're in Ontario, go vote.
Right now?
There's a vote today for
Municipals. Yeah, your mayor.
I love our new mayor.
Do you?
Well, she will be our new mayor.
Well, yeah, because your mayor is a criminal or something, isn't it?
Rob Burton, he's a bad man.
Oh, no, his mayor is a criminal.
Oh, yeah. They're all criminals.
Adam's idea versus TSI 2 hybrid. Also, fit Paige Spearneck in a bikini. That's not the most original idea in the world, but okay. Okay, Adam's idea, which they don't make anymore.
No.
Versus a TSI 2 hybrid. It's kind of like...
So where does the fit Paige in a bikini
I think it's just jammed in there.
Who's wearing the bikini?
You.
Because that'd be gross.
I think it's just jammed in there at the end.
I meant Kitty.
A man
Borat.
Like what Borat? I'd pay money to... No, I wouldn't.
No, I'd pay you never to see that.
I'd pay you to not do it. Okay. I would say, Zach, that the TSI 2 hybrid is more likely to fit 98.89 million % of people than an old Adams idea hybrid.
Absolutely. Could not agree more with that.
I did see some random tour player with an old Adams idea, and I wish I remember who it was.
I'm sure.
Like the squarish, weird-looking one. But they hit the ball a bit better than us. From this person, I see your super chat, but I don't see a question.
Yep.
IB pilot.
And
Well,
also,
I want to be a pilot too.
Bo from last week.
But Bo, where is it?
Let's see.
Bo, I saw you. I never saw your question though, bud.
You guys go ahead.
Okay.
I'll try and go backwards.
Or Bo, ask it again.
Yeah, ask it again.
Because
That's
slow
the
mode
easiest
isn't
one.
on.
Sorry, Bo. Sorry.
Slow mode's not on. Have we seen the new Cobra Aerojet drivers? Peter Von Panda has a bunch of pictures on his page. Good for Peter. Yes, we have seen it. Yeah, not in person though. You'll see it probably at a release event sometime over the winter. And if you were sneaky, you would have seen Gary Woodland trying it at the CJ Cup.
I saw it in person. Looks nice.
You saw it in person?
Yep.
What's
Couple
going
months
on
ago.
with you?
When did we do this? September we saw that.
How do you get to see all this stuff?
He doesn't even see
I
this
get
stuff.
nothing. I get nothing.
I've never seen anything.
An email comes in and says, would you like to see it? And he doesn't reply.
No, that's not true. What happened this morning? We're looking at the shaft profile.
That's not my
on
fault.
the
That's
Diamana,
Mitsubishi's fault.
And you're like, oh, you've seen
That's
this.
Jonathan's
You've seen
fault.
this. Oh, you haven't. That's right. It wasn't sent to you.
Oh.
Out the loop. Garrett Briggs is asking, is it possible for myself to get fit with Ian or Mike? Been following the channel since I started playing golf. Also, best things to do in Toronto while visiting from California.
Boy, that's
Get back on the plane and go back to California. That's the best thing to do.
No,
Toronto's
there's
a great
things
city.
to
It's
do
fine.
here.
Don't come in the winter.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean,
Probably.
Come in the
If
months
you
of
live in
June.
Cali, though, you see enough of the sun.
That's true.
You know?
No, you don't. Come between June and August.
That's fair.
Yes, it was nice.
Yeah, so we're lucky.
Also,
20
best
degrees.
things to do in Toronto while visiting. Well, I would say you could enjoy the restaurant scene. That's for damn
Very
sure.
nice. Yeah, foodies would have a ball.
Couple Michelin stars now.
Now we have Michelin stars. What else can you do in
for
Toronto?
Sporting event, Jay's game.
Yeah.
We'll go, I mean,
Leaf game,
if
Jays
Leafs are in
game.
town, Raptors is always a good night.
I would go to a Raptors game.
yeah,
Yeah,
go
I would go.
Raps.
I would see yourself to a nice restaurant and a Raptors game.
Speaking of a Raptors game,
What? When you going to one?
well, soon.
Yeah, all good things to do. Come and see TXG.
Yeah, that's what he asked.
Come and see us.
You can.
Yes, you can get fit by Michael or myself.
Yes, you can. Joe's asking, better ball speed across the entire face, more forgiving, Mizuno Pro 225 versus the Hot Metal Pro. So which is the more basically which is the more forgiving, the 225 or the Hot Metal Pro? I think that's what he's asking.
I would lean towards Hot Metal Pro.
Yeah, beef quick.
Because I agree.
Quick.
Okay, good. Why don't we take a few more, lads? And
Yep.
then guys, no more super chats if you don't mind, because we'll probably miss.
We're still looking for Bo. Still looking for him.
Yep.
Bo, where are you?
People ask me for when the new release.
Yes,
I don't know.
Mikey, when is
I
the new
don't know.
TaylorMade driver getting released? Mikey.
Slip into Mikey's DMs.
2023.
Any,
No, I don't tell people anything.
okay.
I'm sworn to secrecy. NDA signed.
Darren Watson, recommendations for getting fit in Scotland, Ian, specifically Glasgow. Oh, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Coming soon.
You don't have long
Freedom.
You don't have long to wait. In about 6 weeks, you'll have.
Is old man doing it?
Aye.
Oh, I'm gonna fly over for a fit.
I know. Yeah, just hang fire. Don't get fit right now. Hang on to it for about the next 6 weeks, and you'll have a stellar fitting store on your doorstep.
Oof.
Okay. Do you want to end with that?
There's Bo right there.
There's Bo.
Awesome. Okay. 12 handicap, playing 900 forged, JPX 900 forged. Want a little more forgiveness, but not too chunky. I love the Takomo 101 or 101T. I can't demo, unfortunately. You hit the ball high. A
101's
little
not a
bit
bad
more
option.
forgiveness.
What's the difference with 101 and 101T?
Kind of
T's
think like PXG and 0311 and 0311T. Think kind of along those lines.
Gotcha.
101 is like almost like P790-ish.
Well, if he hits the ball high, that would help.
Unfortunately, I hit the ball high, so wants to hit it a bit on the lower side, not too chunky. 12 handicap, compute all that. Probably I would say a Strixon ZX5 would be really nice.
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
good profile, very forgiving, good on distance. A little bit in the stronger loft side of things. So you'd be likely if you hit it high to pick up a little bit of distance. I would go down that route. Bo.
Okay, we finally got Bo. Bo, hopefully that helps. You got a lot of people stirring about TXG Glasgow. We've just hit the 1 hour mark, so why don't we call it an afternoon?
Let's do that.
Because Mikey wants to hit some irons. I think.
That's David from...
Oh, yeah. Calgary. What's your Starbucks order, Ian? My Starbucks order is Grand English breakfast tea in a venti cup with extra whole milk. That's my order.
Whole milk.
Whole milk.
David will have that for you waiting every morning.
What a guy.
Nice guy.
What a guy.
Employee of the month.
He just started.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Guys, very cool.
Why
Very
don't
cool.
we? Yeah.
Did we get to two? Oh, we're 4 short of 200 likes. Come
Okay.
on.
Three likes, then we're
Wait till you
leaving.
see the
3 thumbs
giveaway
up.
at 200. Okay, in the video.
Keep forgetting about
Tell you
that.
when the new Mizuno
Yeah.
drivers are released.
Keep forgetting that bloody Autoflex giveaway.
Oh, why?
We need to do
We'll
that.
do it next week.
Yeah, next week.
We're here every week.
Okay.
You here next week?
Yeah, I'm here next week.
228. There you go. It exploded.
228.
Tune in.
That's the way to do it.
Thanks, folks.
Guys, great live. Really enjoyed it. Great questions.
Fantastic.
Love the camaraderie in the community. Really, really good stuff. And enjoy the week's videos. It's going to be some good stuff.
We got lots of good stuff coming up.
Lots of good stuff.
You will see a new video starting tomorrow.
Have a great week, guys.
Okay, see you guys.
See
Take
ya.
care.